In this video, we will go over the steps for using a forward-facing car seat with a harness. We are going to cover the topics of direction, location, and harnessing. If you would like to learn more about choosing the right car seat for your child's size, please watch the selection video after this. Thank you. There are three main types of forward-facing car seats. A convertible car seat can go rear-facing and forward-facing. A combination seat has a booster mode, and a 3-in-1 or 4-in-1 seats do it all. We recommend not rushing to turn your child to face forward. Many kids can comfortably and more safely travel rear-facing until their 3rd birthday. The earliest you should plan to turn your child forward-facing is when they turn 2 years old, or when they've reached the rear-facing weight or height limits of their seat. The car seat manual will be your best guide for the specifics of your child's seat. For example, this seat can be used for children 4 pounds to 50 pounds rear-facing and used forward-facing for children 22 pounds to 65 pounds with a max height of about 4 feet tall. Because some kids are taller in the trunk or taller in the legs, you should also be sure when your child is forward-facing that the harness straps come out at or above the top of your child's shoulders and the top of their ears are below the top of the edge of the car seat. A forward-facing car seat should be facing the windshield of the car. You have some choices of where to install your child's forward-facing car seat. If it is available, the center position is a great choice. This position is furthest away from both sides of the car if in a crash, but you may find it easier and more practical to use one of the side positions. A side position may also be your only option if you have more than one child in a car seat. Your vehicle owner's manual will have information on different locations in the car where you can install your car seat using latch, which stands for lower anchors and tethers for children. Always place the child restraint in the 2nd or 3rd row if you have one. If you have a pickup truck, you can contact a child passenger safety technician like me for help. Now that you've decided where to put your car seat, I'll go over the ways to install it. Always refer to your car seat manual and your vehicle owner's manual for the specific details about installation for your situation. Up until your child weighs 40 pounds, there are 2 different ways to install the forward-facing car seat, using the seatbelt or using the lower anchors. When kids get to be about 40 pounds, the seatbelt is the best way to install their car seat because the lower anchors are crash tested to hold 65 pounds, including the weight of your car seat and child. The first step to install a forward-facing car seat is to hook the top tether strap to a top tether anchor. This will help you remember the important step. The top tether prevents the car seat from moving forward in a crash and keeps your child's head from hitting the seat in front of them. This section, I'll go over how to install your forward-facing car seat, also called a harness booster, using a seat belt. The first thing to do is find the stickers that show you the location of the forward-facing belt path. Once you locate the forward-facing belt path, make sure to place it closest to the vehicle back. Next, you will need to take both portions of the seatbelt and route it through the belt path. Buckle it in. You want to make sure that the seatbelt is smooth and flat, that there are no folds or twists. If there are folds or twists, unbuckle the seatbelt and try to reroute it. The next step, locking the seatbelt, is an important one. To do so, slowly pull out the seatbelt until you no longer can. Be sure to not jerk it. Then, slowly feed it back into the retractor. As you do so, you should hear a soft clicking noise and you shouldn't be able to pull the belt back out. If you do not hear a clicking noise or can pull the belt back out, you have not locked the seatbelt. Try again to pull the seatbelt all the way out from the retractor. Once you feel that the belt is tight enough, place your hand at the belt path and move the car seat in a side-to-side motion. The car seat should move no more than 1 inch side-to-side at the belt path. The front of the car seat will move from side to side, and we want it to so that if there is a crash, it can move with the force of the crash. In this section, we are going to go over how to properly install the car seat using the lower anchors. The first thing to do with the car seat is to find the stickers that show you where the belt path is located. You also want to locate the lower anchors on your vehicle seat, which can be found by looking for this symbol or looking in your vehicle's owner manual. Once you have located the belt path, make sure to place it as close as possible to the car's seat back. Next, you will take the lower anchor strap and route it through the belt path and clip each side onto a lower anchor hook. The lower anchor belt should be smooth and flat. There should be no twists or folds. If there are twists or folds in the strap, you will need to unhook one end, smooth out the fold or twist, and you can re-secure it to the hook. Once you have the lower anchor straps connected, position yourself so that you can push down on the car seat while you pull to tighten on the lower anchor strap. As you can see in this video, I push in and use my hand to push down while pulling on the belt to tighten. Once you feel that the belt is tight enough, place your hand at the belt path and move the seat side to side. The car seat should move no more than 1 inch side to side at the belt path. The front of the seat will move from side to side, and we want it to, so if there is a crash, it can move with the force of the crash. When installing the car seat, you want to make sure that it is level. Be sure you are parked on level ground when checking this step. Next, identify the level indicator. The indicator may look different on different seats. Refer to your car seat manual for guidance. If you have any specific questions or concerns, please contact the Certified Child Passenger Safety Technician here at Lurie Children's by calling 312-227-4711 or our Outpatient Buckle Up program by calling 312-227-7081 for help. Now you're ready to learn how to properly install your child into their forward-facing seat. Do not buy any extra cushioning or add any extra cushioning that did not come with the seat underneath the seat or harness behind your child. For forward-facing car seats, the harness straps must be at or above the top of your child's shoulders. The higher strap slots have extra strength needed to hold your child in place in the event of a crash. It is important for the shoulder straps to go over both shoulders and across the middle of each collarbone, and then the chest clip is secured at the armpit level. The positioning for these straps over the collarbone, breastbone, and hip bones is important because it helps make sure any forces in the crash are going onto the strongest parts of their body. As you can see here, Kat is making sure that both straps are over her shoulders and that the chest clip is at armpit level. Now you can see the full view of the doll being harnessed into the seat. Again, making sure that the harness straps go over both shoulders and the chest clip is at armpit height. Next, making sure that both straps go over the hip bone area and clip into the crotch buckle in between the child's legs. Lastly, you want to pull the strap to make sure that the harness is tight against your child. To confirm that the harness is tight, we want to pinch the fabric in an up and down motion as you can see in the video. If you can pinch the fabric, it's not tight enough. We want to have the harness tight enough that you cannot pinch any excess fabric. There are two main ways to adjust where the harness straps come out from the back of the seat: by rethreading the straps or sliding the back of the seat up or down. When your child is forward facing, the straps need to be at a spot at or above the top of the child's shoulders. Place your child in the car seat to check which slot is the correct height for your child. You can place a sticky note in the correct slot so you can find it again once you remove your child from the seat. Turn the seat around and unhook one of the sides of the harness straps from the clip on the back of the seat. Pull from the front of the seat until the strap comes all the way out. Then, thread the strap back through the slot where your marker was placed. Remember, this needs to be at or above the top of your child's shoulders when they are forward facing. Feed the strap through the slot until you can reach it on the back of the seat. Pull the strap through and hook it back onto the clip. Repeat for the other side and make sure both straps are through slots at the same height when you are finished. Click the release to adjust and move the harness to the desired height. Remember, this is at or above the top of your child's shoulders for forward facing. We encourage families to use harness seat for as long as possible. Forward-facing car seat harnesses will often hold children up to 65 pounds, the typical weight of a 6-year-old. You might have seen videos or photos of helicopter pilots or race car drivers using a 5-point harness. This is because they are safer than your standard 3-point lap shoulder seatbelt. It will be time to start looking for a seat with higher weight limits or to transition to a belt positioning booster seat when you notice one of these 3 things. Your child's shoulders are above the top harness slots, they are within a few pounds of the harness weight limit, or their ears are above the top of the shell of the car seat. We will talk about this type of car seat in the next video. If you have any questions or concerns about your car seat or how to install your specific car seat, please contact a child passenger safety technician here at Lurie Children's by calling 312-227-4711 or our outpatient buckle up program by calling 312-227-7081 for more help. Thanks for learning with me today.